This is the Commodities, Scrap Metal, Recycling, and Economic Report, October 2nd, 2023. U.S. weekly raw steel production was steady at 1.73 million tons on slowing U.S. manufacturing. WTI crude oil price rose to $90.74 a barrel on Saudi Arabian and Russian supply cuts, along with constrained U.S. production. The constrained production and the cuts are bringing near record profits to the Saudis, Russians, and U.S. producers, but causing added inflation. The U.S. weekly oil rig count fell to 502 as drillers increased productivity and on constrained investment. The constrained investment is bringing great shareholder returns from oil companies. U.S. weekly oil production was steady at 12.9 million barrels per day, as the U.S. is on track for an all-time record year of oil production, which is great news. Also, U.S. oil exports are good, but U.S. oil companies are being careful not to take too much global market share. If they take too much market share, that'll get OPEC mad and could cause them to drop prices as a punishment. Scrap steel number one HMS price was steady at $330 a gross ton and is forecast to fall about $15 a gross ton or more this week. Hot rolled coil steel price fell to $33.47 a hundredweight, which is $6.69 a ton on slow U.S. manufacturing. Copper price rose to $3.73 a pound on China's positive growth, but on concerns over China's slow housing market. Also on added concerns over slowing growth in the U.S. and Europe. Aluminum price rose to $1.07 a pound, which is $23.57 a metric ton, as China halted expansion of their aluminum production and on pretty good demand. China's September NBS Manufacturing Index increased to 50.2, the first growth in factory activity since March. Output and new orders rose, while foreign sales and employment fell. U.S. August new orders for manufactured goods rose 0.2% versus July. Machinery led the increase, while other capital goods fell. U.S. August new single-family home sales slumped by 8.7% to an annualized rate of the 1970s. This was on soaring mortgage rates now at a 23-year high and on slightly lower prices. U.S. Q2 GDP, gross domestic product, which is a measure of economic growth here in the U.S. It grew at 2.1%, while Q1 was revised up. Some are forecasting we had a good 3.5% growth in Q3, but there'll be a drop in Q4 and a slow 1.5% in 2024. U.S. annual core PCE, Personal Consumption Expenditure Index. The Federal Reserve's preferred inflation gauge that excludes the volatile food and energy. It fell to 3.9% over last year and increased only 0.1% versus July. Wall Street's Dow Jones Industrial Average fell to 33,508 on concerns over higher interest rates causing slower economic growth. Carry a maximum amount of weight on a short roll-off trailer. Carry almost 22 tons. Do this on a Bentley Super Mini Long, but it's really a short trailer that is 80,000 GVW in the 34 feet. Call Bentley at 734-722-8100 for a quote. This report is brought to you by Bentley Roll-Off Trailers, Gondola Trailers, Lugger Trucks, and Roll-Off Trailer Parts. As always, feel free to call or email me with any questions, and we hope all have a safe and profitable week.